That was a good one. You have any more stories like that?
How much time you got? Yeah, I have a few. Let me see. A couple years back, before I met Clutch, me and a couple friends found a young kid on the north side of the Charles. He wasn't that young, probably around 18 or so. Anyway, after hanging out with him for a while, it started to get dark, so I built a fire. I kid you not. As soon as I lit the first match, the kid screams, "What are you doing?" and knocks the match out of my hand.
He knocked the match out of your hand? Why'd he do that?
Shh! I'm telling a story. So, yeah, he knocks the match out of my hand. I was so surprised that I swung and broke his nose. He said he was sorry. And get this, he said he was afraid of fire.
Oh, man. He was afraid of fire?
I just told you he was afraid of fire. You keep interrupting me. It's irritating. As soon as he told me that, I thought of something. I quickly apologized for hitting him and told him it's nothing to be ashamed of. That night, me and the others got this kid so drunk so fast, he passed out within an hour. We then dragged him to the banks of the Charles. We also dragged 6 or 7 mattresses and tied them in a circle with one in the middle.
Mattresses? What did you need the mattresses for?
Really? Did you seriously just ask me that question? It's a goddamn story. All you have to do is listen. So yeah, we tied all these mattresses together, and then we placed one mattress in the middle and put the kid on it. We doused all the mattresses with gas, except his, and then lit them on fire and pushed them down into the water. We followed the burning mattresses down the river, laughing our asses off, waiting for the kid to wake up. After 5 minutes, we realized the kid wasn't going to wake up, so we all started throwing rocks at him. After a couple of hits, the kid's awake. At this point, the flames were huge. Imagine what it must have been like for him, waking up, not knowing where he was, and all he sees is fire. The kid tries to stand up, but can't get his footing on the soggy mattress. At this point, I'm laughing so hard I fall down.
That is crazy. I bet he overcame his fear of fire. Huh? Trial by fire?
Nah, he never did. Turns out the kid couldn't swim. Anyway, that's that.
Didn't see that coming. You see the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades?
Oh, I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere.
What? What'd you guys do?
That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth. Pins being pulled, the whole 9 yards.
That's fucking nuts. Did you guys take him out?
No, we just stood there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. After he threw about a half a dozen rocks near the back of the store, he started making machine gun noises and backing toward the door. Once he got outside, it sounded like he pretended to get on a motorcycle, which of course didn't start right away. Then he took off toward the freeway at what sounded like full throttle, shifting gears and everything.
That's insane. How does someone like that survive out here at all?
I don't know. There's some lunatics out there, though. So I'm keeping an eye on those mutant freaks over at Trinity, and this guy comes out of nowhere sprinting down the road. I know he must have seen him standing there from way down the street, but he didn't slow down or even duck into one of the alleys.
What the hell? What'd they do to him? The hounds must have ripped him to shreds. By the way, this guy ain't got nothing on him. Like 10 caps and a desk fan? Who carries around a desk fan?
Ah, damn it. Anyway, they didn't do nothing to the guy. I think they were as confused as I was. Get this. The guy was making sounds.
What do you mean? Was he screaming or something?
Not really. It was almost like he was making motorcycle sounds, like he was pretending he was riding one or something. He was even making gear shifting noises and everything.
So what? Did they just let him drive right by?
Yeah, but he didn't just drive by. He reached in his bag, but didn't seem to take anything out. Until he pulled his hand toward his mouth like he was biting something. Then it looked like he threw it into the Trinity lobby.
What the fuck? What was it? What did he throw?
Nothing. I think he was acting like he threw a grenade at him or something. A second or two later, as he drove his bike down the road, he made a loud boom sound, as if the grenade he had just thrown had exploded.
Are you serious? What a fucking whack job. Whoa! I think this guy's still moving.
How long do we have to distract this turret?
Until the others find a way to shut it off!
I hate pulling the short straw. This better be worth it. How do we know I'm not risking my ass breaking into an empty broom closet?
It's the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearm, and Lasers. There has to be at least one of those things locked up as evidence. Besides, why would they install a turret to guard a broom closet?
Good point.
Hey, I heard you had some medical training. Is that right?
Just the basics. Why?
Well, I have this rash. I mean, it's probably nothing.
Rash? What kind of rash?
I don't know. It's red, and I'm getting these, like, little blisters. Kind of gross, really. They're filled with, like, a white liquid.
Okay. I get it. That sounds pretty serious. Did you touch something? How did you get it?
So, we kind of had this bet in my squad, and we went into Good Neighbor, and,
Stop. Just stop. You need to go talk to Cade. I can't do anything for you. In fact, I'm gonna keep away from you for a while.
all right. Thanks. I guess.
I can't believe it. Danse was a synth the whole time. How did I miss that?
All of us missed it. There was no way to know.
We went on ops together. He brought me into the Brotherhood. He was one of our brothers.
No, it wasn't. It was a machine, programmed to look and act like one of us. Designed to fool us into thinking it was truly human. It's disgusting.
You know what scares me more than finding out Danse was a synth? The fact that he joined up long before we came to the Commonwealth.
Probably the Railroad's doing. Those morons made a mess of everything when they started smuggling synths out of the Institute.
You think the Railroad helped Danse get out of the Commonwealth?
If I had the caps, I bet they've done a lot more than that. For all we know, there's synths all across the wasteland by now.
I'm not questioning orders, just there has to be a better way of saving the Commonwealth without endangering the people we're supposed to protect.
I wish there were. But we have no idea how bad the synths have infiltrated the population. Maxon said we have to take preemptive measures.
I know what Maxon said, but it sounds like by preventing a war, we might be starting another one. I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
You look worried. Is something bothering you?
I was just thinking that blowing up the Institute won't just destroy all the synths, but all the humans living there as well. They can't all be bad.
Get that out of your head right now. Those people are not innocent. Maxon said freedom would come at a cost, and they all need to pay.
At this rate, if we keep killing the people that won't listen to us, we'll be the only ones left.
If we keep running into people that are threatening our future, then maybe it's best that we are.
Have you seen any of those human-looking synths up close?
I think I have. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Makes it tough to pick your targets.
Well, until Command comes up with a way to identify them, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of collateral damage.
My father and his father were part of the Brotherhood. The thought never crossed my mind that I would be doing anything else. What about you?
Would you believe that I was a farmer before this? Never even touched a gun until I was in basic training.
It doesn't matter. We're all here fighting for the same reason now.
How's that?
You know, protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes of the past. Restoring the wasteland. The good fight.
Right, of course.
Do you ever get tired of this? Hunting down freaks, cleansing the wasteland? It just seems like too big a job.
Of course. It's hard work, but hard work is noble work. What we do is essential to humanity's survival. That's how I keep going.
A couple 100 years ago, some morons blew up the world, and now it's our problem. We're nothing but a bunch of custodians with guns.
The way I see it, we have two choices. We can sit back and do nothing, while man's hubris continues to take us down the wrong path. Or we can get out there and do something about it before it's too late.
Now that I agree with.
You know what I could use right now? A good joke.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not that funny.
Ah, that's a shame. A little laughter would be good for morale.
Well, if that's the case, we could all go watch you try and shoot your weapon. That always makes me laugh.
You're right. You're not funny.
Look at me, brother. I am super mutant. I am death.
Yes, you are super mutant. I am super mutant. We are all super mutant.
Yes, but I am special.
You? No, brother. We are all the same. You won't say that when I am Overlord. Your ears work? Can you hears me? I don't care! I'm hungry for human. Humans? Stringy, bony, or tasty. Better than Brahmin or bugs. Anything's better than bugs. Not ghouls. You're right, brother. Not ghouls. So bored here. Nothing to do. Nothing to eat. Stop complaining. Not want to hear you talk. What you say? You deaf and stupid. Useless mutant. Fight me. I not fight you. Not worth it. There is little left here. I am unhappy. Yes, we should move west, range out, and hunt. But for food or sport? Both? Yes, brother. Both.